How we doing, everyone? How we doing? I'm gonna give this a share right now myself on Facebook. If you're joining us for today's session, thank you so much for joining me, taking a tactical pause out of your day. The best thing that you can do to support me right now is just to share this post if you're on Facebook, if you're on Twitter, if you're on YouTube, go ahead and just share that with someone. If anyone's trying to learn more about breathing, trying to learn more about wellness and meditation, this is the spot for them. So thank you again for joining me. I am going to just share my post real quick, make sure that I'm getting it out there to people. If you're just joining us again, a lot of these breathing exercises, if you're going to stay for the entire 20 to 25 minutes, are done sitting down or lying down. So if you're not already doing that, go ahead and do that. And get yourself a blanket and a pillow, something that's going to make you comfortable. Great. All right, good. So we're good to go here. So hello, everyone. It's good to see you again. Um, I hope you've had a good week. Today's a Friday. It's sunny here where I'm at. The day is looking beautiful. I'm happy to be sharing this moment with you, and I'm happy to be coming on live again to stream some breathing exercises from Yankee CrossFit. I think what I'm going to end up doing is kind of morphing my schedule into, I'll still be coming on for a live breathing exercise for at least once a week. If not, I'll jump on more than that. But to make it more appropriate with my schedule, I think finding a certain day of the week and trying to get in the habit of live streaming on that day is probably the best thing for myself and probably the best thing for you too. So Fridays, I'm trying to turn into like Recovery Fridays. I'm going to call them or something like that, where we'll go through some live streaming breathing exercises, and then I'll also head over to my boy Rob's at CryoWave here in Bristol, Connecticut, and be getting some cold weather therapy. So I'll be streaming there, talking about recovery and everything. So, Friday, really good day of the week to focus on recovery. It's the last day of the week, the weekend's starting. So to be able to take the day and do your best to adjust and focus on your physical and mental health and recovering from the week seems to be like a good slot and a good fit for, these different types of needs. All right, so what are we gonna do today? So, all right, so today I thought it might be good to bring up some more conversation around stress control, how breathing can influence stress, how it can alleviate stress. Um, and I think that's a good spot to start. If you got any questions during the entire live stream, just go ahead and leave them in the comments field, and I'll be able to answer them uh, live. Or if you have a comment after the fact, just DM me or send a message. Um, but stress, right? Right now, there's quite a bit going on in the world. There's quite a bit chaos going on, and if you're anyone that's trying to do anything within society right now and work, you might be stressed. We've also got the fall is looking like it's almost over here in New England. Winter's upon us, so as you go through this winter season, that kind of brings about stress for people, seasonal depression, that kind of stuff. Now is the perfect time to kind of go over it. But what can breathing do to help alleviate stress and help with stressors? Well, number one, what breathing allows you to do, the reason why the old witch tale and everyone has always said just breathe, especially if you're stressed, take 10 deep breaths, is because what you're doing is you're allowing the body to consume and absorb more oxygen. When the body's absorbing more oxygen, this is helping the mitochondria. This is helping cellular activity in a body from a chemical perspective, which is helping to alleviate that stress, right? When you're breathing, you're relaxing more. A lot of stress that exists is oxidative stress. It's stress that is because we're not breathing. If you've ever noticed, next time you notice yourself getting stressed out, try to focus consciously on how many breaths you're taking. And what you'll be surprised to learn is that your breaths start to get very shallow and you're not taking in enough oxygen. And this causes the body and the mind to become even more stressed and kind of get into this more stressed state. So by learning different breathing techniques, learning about breathing, what you're able to do is once you acknowledge the stress coming on, you can start doing certain exercises to increase oxygen flow to the body to then help alleviate that stress. And as we're learning, Now, breathing exercises have the ability to start changing the body from a chemical perspective. Some of the breathing exercises that we're going to do here that I've been doing involve holding your breath and then also squeezing a little bit at the end. Um, Through these techniques, you're able to start actually activating the autonomic nervous system. You're able to start creating a more alkaline body, actually transitioning from an acidic body to a more alkaline body. So incredible stuff. Breathing is a key part of it. So if you're feeling stressed at all today, if you're feeling stressed going into this weekend or going forward, definitely take some of the practices that you're going to learn here today and try to do them. And then you'll actually learn that it's amazing how much less stressed you actually become. All right, so before we get into it today, I'm also repping Lake Farms. Lake Farms here in Middletown, Connecticut. My boy Jared and Liz, I love them to death. So if you're ever in this Middletown area in the summertime, you can head over to them and actually get fresh produce and eggs and everything like that. Okay, great. So for stretching, what we're gonna do is we're gonna go through some stretches to just warm up the chest, to warm up the actual cavity, the rib cage, right? Because what are we gonna be doing? We're gonna be breathing. And if we're gonna be breathing, we need to be a little bit more stretched out. So if you're sitting down, you can go ahead and stand up. And from here, inhaling, stretching up with the tight core, reaching for the sky. Exhaling, coming all the way down, touching your toes. When you're down on your toes, let the torso hang. And we're just feeling the body right now. Just feeling the body. Hands back down to the feet. And now coming up slowly, vertebrae by vertebrae. Great. Inhale again. Exhale. Coming down into a pigeon stretch, trying to touch the shoulder blades ever so slightly. Coming back down, touching the toes. And again, vertebrae by vertebrae, slowly coming up. Wonderful. All right, now coming back to a seated position. With your feet crossed. Hands on your knees. And what we're going to start doing is just warming up the spinal cord a little bit. We're going to do this by arching our back out, hands on your knees, exhaling, coming forward. Inhaling on the back, exhaling forward. Wonderful. Great. So one of the breathing techniques that I wanted to introduce before we go into our kind of traditional process is one, it's a breathing technique that I learned from Andrew Weil. Andrew Weil's a Harvard med grad, also someone that's been in the more Eastern medicine as far as field work goes. A lot of really good research. He owns Weil's Skincare, which focuses on mushroom extracts as skincare ingredients. But he is someone that teaches breathing exercises to his patients and really understands and appreciates the importance for people to know how to do these exercises to help better themselves. So I wanted to quickly just teach you this one specific type of exercise, and then we're going to kind of get back here and we're going to go through 3 rounds of other breathing. So this breathing exercise is called the 4-7-8 breathing. You can do this breathing exercise when you're stressed, so it's primarily meant to be in the moment of kind of when you're starting to notice yourself getting super stressed. I taught you in the past about the humming exercise to help alleviate instant stress. This is another breathing exercise on top of that one that you can use in parallel. So the 4-7-8 method. And how does this work? Well, what you're going to do is the goal the entire time is going to have your tongue, put your tongue right behind your back teeth. So, right? So your tongue is going to stay behind your back teeth for the entire time. So try to focus on that. By keeping your tongue there, you're focusing the mind on that one spot, and it's going to help you with actually getting in tune and actually aligned with the breaths. Then what you're going to do is you're going to breathe in through your nose for 4 seconds. Okay? Then you're going to hold your breath for 7 seconds. And then you're going to exhale. Either making a swoosh or a humming noise coming out. Your tongue the whole time is still on your teeth. So again, breathing in through your nose for 4, holding your breath for 7, exhaling, making that noise a whoosh, or actually just focusing on. Okay, the reason you're doing that is because you need to breathe out for 8 seconds. So slow it down for 8 seconds worth. And you do this for 3 times, okay? So I'm going to demonstrate real quick. In through the nose, holding for 7, slowly out for 8, okay? No more than 3 times doing this. You're going to notice your body may not, your lungs, right? It takes 1 or 2 rounds to try to actually get in the rhythm of it. But slowly focus, slowly breathing in through your nose, holding for 7, out for 8. The 4-7-8 method with your tongue behind your teeth. Focus on doing this in moments of, once a day, once or twice a day, or in the moment of, okay, I'm feeling stress come on. I need to do something right now to try to alleviate this. You focus on that. It's a real simple method. You're going to be feeling a lot better. All right, y'all. So that's going to be that one. Let's get ready though. We're going to do the normal breathing exercises that I've done on these live streams, kind of what I'm doing right now actively. These consist of diaphragm breathing methods. And what we're going to do is we're going to do 20 to 30 deep, slow breaths, just focusing on trying to fill yourself from belly to chest for 20 to 30 times. We'll be exhaling on the last one. What I do is I hold my breath. I focus on meditating. Okay, this breath hold will go on a little bit longer than you think it might. When you have to breathe, you'll inhale, hold your breath for about 10 to 15 seconds, squeezing a little bit, exhaling, and then doing it all over again. So again, 30 breaths in and out, exhaling, holding your breath until you need to breathe in. Then once you need to breathe in, squeezing for a little bit, 15 seconds, breathing out. That's 2 rounds. One round is breathing, hold, breathe, hold, right? So we're gonna do that for 3 rounds. You can follow me, but this is meant to be on your own as well. So I'll kind of guide you through what I'm doing. Today is the only day I didn't put the instructions in the description. So if you're tuning in and you're just looking, follow my hands. I'll be showing you my breaths. If my hands aren't moving, that'll be me just meditating in the moment. And then when I inhale, squeeze, and exhale. All right, cool, y'all. So I'm gonna get the music going. We're gonna actually bump this down. I'm gonna get the clock started now, y'all. And then the music going. I'm gonna grab my water, and then we're gonna get. right, sitting down, lying down, not near water, not doing anything stupid. You're joining me today. This is all about feeling. Okay, the goal here is to feel the body, to not push the body, and to focus on relaxing and being in the moment. One sensation, one stimuli. The breathing helps us focus on one sensation and one stimuli. So that's why it works. Look at cozy. Look at this, huh? Got a nice little pillow. So yeah, so I'm gonna lie down. So you can lie down too. Love the mobile setup. Maybe next time I'll shut the lights off. sit back up again. Oh, everything's always so bright. It's like a whole new world. Every time I come out of these sessions, I open my eyes and the flood of stimuli and sensation is just incredible. Um, so again, if you went through the three of those, awesome job, good job. Um, Sometimes people think too much with this. There's really not much thinking. It's just breathing. Conscious breathing is what it's called. So consciously focusing on breathing. Breathing is involuntary, and as we're learning, it's one of the only ways that we can actually activate and control the autonomic nervous system and have the ability to change the body at will. And we do that through releasing stress hormones in the body. And this is all good stuff for the body. The oxygen now, you'll feel more energized, more alert. The body has more oxygen, you absorb more oxygen, and this is a good tactical pause out of the day. Again, the Andrew Weil 4-7-8 method, which I talked about, and this is done again. His exercise can be done at any time during the day. You want to focus on touching your tongue to the back of your teeth, inhaling through your nose for 4 seconds, holding your breath for 7 seconds, exhaling with your tongue still on your teeth. Hum when you do it. 8 seconds you do that. So 4, holding for 7, blowing out for 8. The other one that I was also showing you a few weeks back is the humming technique. So that's done for 1 minute where you breathe in, and then when you're breathing out, you're humming. So breathe in. By doing this for 1 full minute, you're able to bring the mind back into one present moment. The vibrations will help realign the body and you'll alleviate stress. So definitely use these techniques going forward. Day's beautiful though, y'all, and I'm happy to be alive. I'm happy to be here with you. Thank you for sharing this time with me. So what I've done is I've consolidated all of my content into Joe Rap TV. It's just easier for me to present it in one way. If you know me personally, you know that I do a bunch of different things online. I teach Bitcoin, cryptocurrency. I also run several online businesses, so I'm starting to do tutorials on how to make a website, how to make money online. If you want to subscribe, if you've already subscribed to the other Tactical Pause newsletter, I'm going to move you over to this Joe Rap TV newsletter. But if you want updates in my updates on breathing techniques, if you want updates from Tactical Pause, you could subscribe with your email to Joe Rap TV. I left the link in there. And what is that? That's a channel into my life. So that covers everything that I do and everything I teach. You can also get one-on-one guidance with me if you want by becoming a Patreon. You can go to my Patreon link in the bottom there, and I'll link up with you once or twice a month for one-on-one sessions through video if you're just looking for that as well. And if you're looking to get into the psychedelic science or any of that stuff, I do also present research and I give guidance on microdosing, so you can become a Patreon and gain access to that. I'm building up the online platform, so there'll be more to come from a web-based interface and more merch and stuff like that, so stay tuned. But again, if you liked what you saw, help me out by sharing this. Really appreciate all of you. We connected across 4 platforms and have multiple people on a live stream right now. So I hope you have a wonderful day. That's going to be it for me today, y'all. I'll see you soon. Take care. Hope you have a good weekend.